Welcome back again this week, you guys. We got a new project on the workbench today. We're going to do a tri-lam bow because I've been asked to do one, and what the heck, we'll go ahead and go for it. We're going to do a bamboo back, a white oak core with an ipe belly, and really use some little different technique in construction here. So where we ordinarily use a power lam between the back and the belly strips of the wood, we're going to go ahead and use a second power lam in there. We're going to put that backwards between the belly lam and the core and give it a little bit of a, I don't know, like filling out the belly side of the riser area. So no riser going into place on this one. It's going to be just a tri-lams with a couple power lams, and we're going to see how this thing plays out. Follow along with me. Let's go. All right, this is going to be the stack for this tri-lam bow, starting with the bamboo back, then a piece of white oak, which was originally put together as a backing strip. It is about a 0.16 inches thick, and then a strip of ipe. It was cut off the belly of a thicker piece that was used in a reflex deflex bow. Thickness on this guy is 0.23. So between my middle lam and my belly lam here, we are running about a 0.38 thickness, and it's the same up here at the grip area, 0.38. I'm comfortable with that particular stack because I will do usually a 0.35 at the grip on a solid belly piece. So in a tri-lam piece, this is going to be in similar strength, and then of course it'll hold its shape better when we glue it into any kind of reflex or anything like that than it would if it were a single piece of wood. Now my bamboo is down to a 0.19 here at the center. Yeah, even a 0.16 between the same nodes here. So ground down, tillered, ready to go. Came across a small issue, and we will find out if this affects anything, but that is some insect damage. I've never come across this in my bamboo before, and it is only out here in this very extreme end. So we're gonna mark that out here with X's. just so we know which end has the damage, and I don't know that it's going to make a whole lot of difference. We're going to find out. It's kind of the whole point of experimentation here. I'm just going to flood it with epoxy when I glue everything together, and hopefully everything stays together fine. It bends just like normal as far as the reverse tiller was concerned, so I feel like if it was going to give up the ghost, it would have at that time. So those are the pieces. I'm going to put tapers on the belly and the core lambs here, and then we will get about cutting them to shape, etc. Alright guys, so here are the parts. I have put a slight taper on both the white oak and the ipe, tillered out the bamboo, and those are all ready to go. They're 68 inches tip to tip, all of them. They go together pretty much like this, but what I'm wanting to do is build up the grip area without necessarily relying on a riser back here. Typically on a build like this, I would put or if I'm doing like a reflex, deflex, or something along those lines, or just a back and belly bow, I would put in a power lamb. So I am going to utilize a power lamb here. This is hickory. And I'm wanting to do this kind of as a straight glue up. So to kind of build up this grip, I'm actually going to go with another power lamb. Only this power lamb is going to be glued in backwards to kind of cause that little bit of a bulb right here at the grip. So what I'm going to do is just kind of stack this and clamp it together to give you a view of what I'm trying to accomplish here. All right, I've got everything clamped together. I think I am going to make this primarily a straight limbed bow. I'll probably horse just a little bit of setback into it. But here's what the grip detail looks like. I don't know if you can make out like the power lamb of hickory right between the white oak and the bamboo here, and then like a backwards power lamb here. It just kind of gives me this teardrop shape there at the grip. Right, I'll be able to form my grip right in here, and maybe even lay over just a little extra on the belly side if I need something more to kind of fill out the palm there. But it won't be putting any kind of stress on that back piece. So like bending through the grip there to make your handle pop off, everything will be self-contained in this instance. So it's kind of the plan here. So it's going to be kind of tricky to get this piece glued up. What I think I'm going to do is steam and bend my ipe into reflex, basically, to just kind of help it get around that grip. And then we can work on this transition right in here. So we are now all glued up, bound down with rubber bands, and looking good so far. Hopefully, and I have wrapped just so many layers in through the areas where my fade outs occur. So hopefully we'll have some good glue joints. Have given it just an ever so slight reflex with very little deflex. So this should tiller out very much like a straight limbed bow. It's kind of the plan or intention anyway. So at this point, guys, you know the drill. We got to wait for it to dry. We'll give it a day to cure, and then we'll get it out again tomorrow and give it some bends and just get started on the tillering process. So hang out with me until then, guys. That'll be next week's adventure. So thanks for hanging out with me this week, and I will see you then.